Welcome everyone, and I hope you are ready and you brought some cakes and cornflakes because we just got a sub from people. Alright, listen to this. Yes, so listen to this. This safety analysis will be on 1 versus 1. In my opinion, which civs are the best to play 1 versus 1. In my opinion. My opinion is important as every other pro player or good player because we see clearly the meta and how we do it, how we play it. When I'm making this tier list, listen to this. I put the civilization to their place because how easy I feel like they can be played and was there, gathering raids and etc. But enjoy. So actually for me, Mongols, I think they're insanely horrible, but not that crazy horrible, but they are insanely horrible. I feel like Mongol doesn't have the cavalry identity that they should have, right? Because Mongols are really famous of having cavalry units. But what I feel with them, honestly, like why I gonna put them into the dirt? The reason behind that is because I can't see winning with them, right? Like it's so hard to play. Like tower rush is not a thing anymore. You can play only trades. Even though second TC got cheaper, it doesn't matter. Overall, I feel like there is no what will be the fix for Mongols if they fix the stone upgrades, every stone upgrade for economy as well. And there are so many things that Mongol need to be fixed. They don't need wall at all, but I think the Khan hunters were not enough to fix the Mongol issues. Like Khan hunters are a really good addition. They are really nice to use them, but etc. But it wasn't enough for Mongols to be used. Now the next one is Ottoman. Ottoman struggles with the same thing as the Mongols. They have walls, right? You're gonna say, but the timing, like how insanely slow to play with them, right? So when you play with Ottoman, you are literally a timing bomb. If you can't survive the first 20 minutes, you are dead. Like you literally need to survive the first 20 minutes to do anything, to achieve anything with Ottoman. So yeah, they are slow. The economy is insanely slow. The vizier points are dumb. Like example, the horse archer vizier point. There are 2 other really good vizier points next to it, right? Next to the horse archer. Why should I pick that when I can pick another military school or I can pick the fortification? So I think the vizier points are not really balanced. It's weird to like which one you want to pick, and there need more cooking, need more fixing for the civilization to be a really viable, good civilization. Next to with Mongols. Now that I put 2 civilization into D tier, we need civilization in S tier as well, right? Any potential with double production on TC, like it's just not worth it because you are out of time and you can't get Dark Age Rush, so it's just not worth it. The Uwu is not guaranteed next to the TC, even if there is a second TC. It's just not guaranteed you're gonna have Uwu next to your main TC because sometimes you have to protect your gold and you want to protect the gold. But anyway, there are many things need to be fixed with these 2 civilization, I feel like, but it's more like early game fixing. For Mongols, they need the cavalry identity. For Ottoman, a little bit fast it up because goddamn they are so goddamn slow. So next save I'm gonna put it into S tier because we need a civilization in S tier. It's gonna be Byzantine. Okay, I played Byzantine, not just the gloop, but I played normally as well, and I feel like they are still insanely crazy good. So without gloop, just normal Byzantine play, they still feel like crazy. I don't think they need to increase the farm cost to 80 or 85, but what the problem is how fast you can make your first mercenaries, right? So the longbow cost got increased and the javelin thrower cost got increased, but it doesn't matter. People still go longbow, people still go javelin thrower, because even 20 extra resource, it just doesn't matter, right? You increase by 20 resource, who cares when I start with 100 olive oil anyway? I think a huge nerf on Byzantine would be if they remove the starting 100 olive oil, maybe, and for somehow make us like push the Byzantine player to make the mercenary house maybe on an outer market. You don't need to, but Byzantine is insanely strong. Now because I put 2 civ in D, let's put another one into S, and it's gonna be like, oh shit. Here we go again. That's gonna be the Abbasid. I think Abbasid is still okay. Abbasid got nerfed. It got, but I feel like Abbasid is still insanely good. So I played Abbasid, and I had no freaking problem to do the same thing as I did before in 1 vs 1, right? Even when I got rushed in Dark Age, even if I got rushed in Dark Age, I had no problem. Like, let's say I picked the military wing to get the free units out, made the ram, destroy the tower, and after that I did the same thing I would have done with Econ Wing. I just built the second TC. I aged up with the economy wing into castle, and because now I have a bunch of villagers, I can make chief farms. I just made the chief farms and I built another TC, so now I have 3 TC in Castle Age. So yeah, I think Abbasid is still crazy good. The camel archers are insanely good. I don't think that nerf hit them that much as where people are thinking they are bad. So Abbasid got a huge nerf. Well, we will see what bring the future for us. Okay, let's see. Next one. I think it's gonna be Malian. I think Malian is at least A tier right now with the help of English. I think English got insane amount of nerf, but there is one little thing they still need to change to a solid A tier civ. So when I put the civ here like A tier, that's good. You don't need to nerf it, you don't need to buff it, right? They are good. They don't need to be in S tier at all. I feel like English, just one little thing need to be nerfed is the king. Just the king, because every English game is 2 TC White Tower, 2 TC White Tower, 2 TC White Tower. I don't even need to scout the English anymore because I know it's 2 TC White Tower, 2 TC White Tower. The only thing I would love to see is that the king loses the ability to heal himself. So if the king loses the ability to heal himself, maybe we're gonna see more normal English gameplay and not 2 TC White Tower, 2 TC White Tower, 2 TC White Tower. Because the English king is insanely annoying and it's so bad to deal with it. I think the English king should heal nearby units, but not himself. Or if you want to let the king heal himself, making an upgrade. So if I upgrade it, I can heal the king. Malians? I think Malians are insanely good. They can beat all the civilizations I'm gonna put under the Malians. And they have no problem with these civilizations as well. The second TC costs gold and wood now. The Fernberg garrison is really nice. The passive income they have is really nice. I think overall Malian is really good and they don't need any nerf or buff at the current state of the Malian. Just people need to really learn how to play Malian on lower league, so Malian doesn't have a bad win rate. I was coaching someone to play with Malian, and it was a gold 3 player, and holy shit, he didn't even knew what he is doing. Like, he had 100 Malian games and he didn't even knew what to do. He was building production building next to the pit bank because he thought that a barrack and archer range is the same as the house or a mining camp. Like, brothers, learn Malian how to play because they are not bad at all. Next one, Delhi. I think Delhi is okay, that's not good. I want to make here the row above. Yes, I think Delhi is here in A+. I don't think Delhi shares the same thing with English and Malian, the same row, but they are not S tier in my eyes. They are good. They are very good, very nice. But I don't think they are really. Let's give it to blue. So I don't think Delhi is brokenly broken, right? They are fine. They are good. But this two civilization can easily beat his ass. Rus. I think Rus is not a really bad civilization. It lost a little bit its identity of why we are playing Rus. It's still good on water maps, still good on land maps. The passive income got insane amount of nerf, right? Because the Hatchet House got nerfed, hunting cabins got nerfed, everything got nerfed around the Rus. I think the civ is good, but not that instantly broken as it was before. HRE. I think HRE is as good. Oh no, I think HRE is still S tier, right? Yeah, still S tier. HRE is still S tier. Nothing really changed with the Arcan change. Minework is even more a thing with the +2 damage with the old pike. So even if we just don't go Minework, we just still go Arcan. Like, HRE is instantly good. How do you nerf HRE? I'm not sure. I'm still not sure what you want to do. Delhi, like, HRE can beat Delhi, can beat English, can beat Malian, can beat Rus without a problem. So yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. OTD. I think honestly OTD is better than Ottoman and Mongol, which is a weird thing I gotta gonna say, but honestly, I think OTD is better than these two civilizations. I'm even thinking to put it into B tier, honestly. And you know why? Because I think French... No. Yeah, no, sorry. This. Yeah, this is perfect. OTD beats easily Jean, Mongols. I played so many games when an enemy was Mongol, and they couldn't do shit. I played a little bit longer feudal. I even played 2TC against Mongol, and I had no problem. They couldn't trade. I went to H3. I did all the things I had to be done, right? And I don't think OTD is insanely a shit save, but all these matchups from the left and to the top, OTD struggles. Like H against HR. So I don't think OTD is insanely bad at our level on the good players, right? But that's the current state that how I see OTDs being played and how the other civs are being played, right? Japanese. I think Japanese is as good as Jeanne d'Arc. They are literally one-dimensional save. And I know how to fix Japanese. The other day, I sat down, I was thinking for like 2 hours. I was in my bed and also thinking, and I was making like little stats and tables. I was using ChatGPT. I was like, all right, let's figure it out together, right? So let's put the AI brain and my brain into together and let's find out what's the issue. The key to fix Japanese to be not one-dimensional save is insanely easy. Now we just need to wait if the devs can figure it out. Because if I can figure out how to fix Japanese, the devs should as well. Zhu Xi. Honestly, Zhu Xi is as good as Delhi. I don't think it's broken, but Zhu Xi, I played so many Zhu Xi games. I have 80%. I think 88% win rate with Zhu Xi, and they are so good. Like, I see Krakedy playing a hell lot with Zhu Xi. I think he can tell you as well that Zhu Xi is insanely good. You can age up into H3 with the other landmark, because I was using the other landmark a lot, not the monk landmark, the other one which gives you buff to the IOs, and you can literally have a mini burger. If you research the IO boost from 150 to 300%, you can make Peresgar from one barrack, listen to me, one barrack every 5-6 seconds, something like that, and you can make knights from stable every 9 seconds if a IO boosts the stable. So you have a little burger that you can use on every building, which is insanely strong. Imagine that HRE burger can make archer range units as well, stable units, and siege units, right? So that's what you can have with Zhu Xi. Overall, I don't think the civilization is instantly broken, but they are a chef kid. Like, they are amazing. China, I think China is easily A tier civilization. There are so many things to do with it, even though because of the little nerf they received, I would not put them into A+, but China is at least A tier. Like, the cheesy, greedy playstyle that you can pull it out, the barbecuing, there are so many things to talk about when we are playing with China, and also the correct granary position, boosting with IO, putting on the Emperor Academy rather than the random locations, right? So China for me, that's easily A tier, even though I'm not playing that much on China. I'm playing against China. I just played a few China games as well, and how clear and how nice the civilization is, it's really nice, really nice. Well, the last civilization I will still put into S tier is Ayyubid. What do we need with Ayyubid? Okay, listen to this. Do you need 3 extra villager and 50 extra food? You get it. Do you want fast H2? You get it. Do you want 2 dervish in H2 that can push the deer back to your TC in like 20 seconds? You get it. Do you need a desert raider in feudal age, and after that every 2 minutes a desert raider? You get it. Do you need 8 villager into the castle plus 100 extra food on the barracks? You get it. Do you need fast castle? You get it. Do you need fast imperial? You get it. Ayyubids can do everything, and it's so annoying. But of course, the biggest problem with Ayyubid right now is that they are literally playing the same thing. There are 2 or maybe 3 picks into the feudal, and all the other wings are not picked as well. This is the top tier 3 wings that being picked by Ayyubid, and there are no other wing pings. Okay, number 1, desert raider. Number 2, dervish. Number 3, villager with the 3 extra, and number 4 is the fast feudal, right? Into the castle age. Number 1, villager. Number 2, fast castle. Number 3, the dervish, and number 4 is the reinforcement. Into imperial. Number 1, fast imperial. Number 2, reinforcement. Number 3, Atabeks. So do you get it how easy to see what the Ayyubid player gonna do. They have 8 different wings, and they are literally using all the 4 or 3 wing over and over and over. And those are insanely strong as well. The other wings, let's say the industry, so those are the meme wings. Nobody goes industry and like, I went industry wing with the Ayyubid. All the units for Ayyubid, the Desert Raider, if you can get it, really nice. If you get the Camel Lancers as well, they're really good to raid, because for some unknown reason, Spearman can't brace them. Why there is no fix for that shit? Why the Spearman can't brace the stupid Camel Lancers? Why they're so strong? Yeah, actually you can't brace it. Then they have the Sultan Tower, which so many people kept Wing on it, right? Hey, you build a Sultan Tower. Sultan Tower is actually really good. It's amazing. Don't keck W on the Sultan Tower. It's insanely strong. There are no Sprinkle, no Culverines to counter it anymore. The only way to counter it is Million, and that's it. So yeah, that's how I see the 1 versus 1 tier list while playing all the civilizations that on the board. How it felt like when I got like really deep depression when I played these 2 civilizations, and how I felt like a true Giga Chat that cannot be destroyed when I played this civilization. Like, I give you a good example. I played Zhu Xi, Beastie played Mongol, and he had literally 0 chance to win. Isn't that crazy? When I was out of food on my own base, he still had 0 chance to win in that game when he played with Mongols, which is insanely bad. That's really bad. Like, Beastie should clear up the floor with me 24/7 without turning us fat, because he is a really good player. But in that game, he had literally no chance when I played with Zhu Xi and he played with Mongols. So that's really talks about the state of the Mongol gameplay. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.